from the Treasury will be shared among the 47 counties. The third generation formula has already drawn sharp divisions in the House as senators are now split in the middle regarding the proposals that seek to have a bigger share allocated based on the population. Now 19 counties are set to lose up to 15 billion shillings, while 28 are set to gain close to 32 billion shillings in the new formula. Now KTN News' Jeff Kirui now joins us live from our City Centre studios with more on this. Good afternoon, Jeff. It's great to see you. Are we likely to see an end this whole stalemate today afternoon?
Well, that is what we're expecting, Grace. Indeed, being, I think, the fifth time the Senate is actually convening a special sitting to consider the formula for revenue sharing based on what was proposed by the revenue allocation, the Commission on Revenue Allocation, which actually puts more on the population as opposed to what initially was the landmass. And right now, on that proposal, it will see that, of course, counties which are populous, one of them being the counties in Mount Kenya as well as those in Rift Valley, will have 20% being allocated to the population, and that means they'll be getting more money allocated from the exchequer. Excuse me. And of course, some of the counties which actually are expected to reap from this proposed revenue allocation, revenue sharing is actually Kiambu County in Mount Kenya, and most of the Mount Kenya counties. Of course, the only county which is disadvantaged in the Mount Kenya region is Tharaka Nithi. And then, of course, when you go to the Rift Valley, it's actually most of the counties with Nandi County leading in terms of what will be allocated to them based on the current formula, are getting 1.2 billion. So in total, 19 counties are set to lose up to 15 billion shillings annually, and 28 counties are set to gain up to 32 billion annually, and that is actually the basis for the division which has been witnessed in Senate regarding the revenue sharing formula. And some of the senators have actually argued that this is going to marginalize the regions more, based on the fact that the northeastern counties and the coastal counties are the ones which are going to be disadvantaged more. You see a county like Mandera is going to lose more than 2 billion shillings, Garissa 1.2 billion shillings. So the counties in the northern region are actually going to lose more, and the coastal regions are going to lose more in terms of the money coming from the national government. And that is why you've seen that most of the senators are actually split in the middle. The senators who come from the regions which are going to get more, counties which are going to benefit more from this proposed formula, actually pushing for that proposal to be passed in Parliament. And the passage of that bill will, of course, have 24 senators who are actually going to have that bill or in support of that bill for the bill to pass. And those who are from the marginalized counties have actually opposed it, and it has taken the intervention of all the leaders, the party leaders from member senators to, of course, see and have a middle ground on this. We saw yesterday ODM leader Raila Odinga urging the ODM senators to pass that bill as it is, saying that as it stands now, they ought to be considering the population in terms of revenue allocation. There is the issue about one vote, 1 shilling, and of course, issues to deal with the population. And today actually will be the deciding moment for that bill to be passed in the Senate, even though there are some of the members who are actually arguing that they are not going to pass as it is, and they want another proposal which was fronted by Nairobi Senator Johnson Sakaja, saying that the previous mode of sharing the revenue to counties should actually be used, and then any additional funds should be, the current proposal by the CRA should be considered should there be any additional funds to the counties. But of course, we'll wait to see what exactly will transpire in the Senate today. But regarding the whole issue about the formula, we've seen now matters to deal with politics have actually cropped in. And when we saw the chief We saw the chief whip in the Senate, Irungu Kangata, saying that if there is no, if they will not pass that bill, then there will be no BBI. But we wait to see today. Of course, Grace.
Indeed, Jeff, thank you so much for that detailed report. Of course, we'll wait and see what happens in the afternoon. Let's move on. The Office of Director of Public Prosecutions is at this hour launching a decision to charge guidelines and case management system, which intends to enhance the growth of stronger, streamlined and professional